Boyz. Cali King. In the morning. Eric V. Nick V.
DJ Mustard is not stopping anytime soon. It's Migos and Mustard, Pure Water, Nick V, Eric V, Baka Boyz up in here on this Wednesday morning. It's beautiful. It's August 21st. And it's time for our special guest, Eric V.
Oh, we do have a special guest. We've been talking about him all morning long. Here we go. Welcome to the show. Here we go like this. Come on.
Now it's the Baka, baby. It's the Baka Boyz in the morning. In the morning. It's the Baka Boyz. And we got a special guest for you. His name is Sir from Inglewood.
Good morning, bro.
Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing, man?
Man, we good. You awake now? I mean, you've been awake all night.
Yeah, I'm trying to get awake.
I know it's annoying hearing some grown-ass man singing to you and stuff like
When's the
that.
last man you had some men serenade you at 8 o'clock in the morning, though?
Man, I
Never,
can't even
right?
tell you.
I saw my first ones, Eric V.
First for everything.
All right. So, Inglewood, Sir, what's going down, man? How you been?
Nothing much, man. I've been great, man. I've been grinding. I've been working.
Yeah.
I'm ready for this release, man.
The release?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on the whole new deal and
Thank
TDE and the whole situation. How did that come about? Like, how were you first introduced into that world?
Man, I gotta give much respect to SoundCloud, man. It did so much for so many artists, including me, man. I got discovered on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, right?
Super dope. Yeah, who's the first people from the camp that reached out to you?
Dave Free, man. He's the one that
Will you
reached
please
out.
introduce us to Dave Free? Is he here? Is there Dave Free right there?
Oh, no.
I need to meet this man.
He's not here, man. God bless him, man. But
That's a beautiful
he
thing.
definitely brought me in and took care of me, man.
How many projects did you put out before anybody at TDE heard about you?
Just 2.
Okay.
One project nobody's really ever heard, and that's cool.
And it's
you know
still
what I mean?
hidden?
It's hidden. It's out there, but
Okay.
it's low key. And then another one I dropped. It's called 7 Sundays. It did pretty well. That's the one that kind of got me going. So.
Okay, awesome, man. And your music, it's soul, obviously, but there's some hip hop in there. There's some like feelings. When I was listening to some of the older stuff, I was like, man, I could hear Wu-Tang rapping over this track. Yeah. It was like it's hard, but it's R&B and it's rhythm and it's soulful. Mm-hmm. Tell me about that, the production skills and the sound of your music early on.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely a hip hop head, man. So I try to let that be a part of my influence, but I also grew up in the church, you know what I mean? I've been singing my whole life. So, that shines through naturally. I can't really control that.
No, it is what it is. It's part of you, yeah.
Exactly. Like, me being soul is just, by default. It's not like I, asked for it. But I definitely try to keep my hip hop influences in my production, you know what I mean? And just try to be different, man. I like what I like.
Are you producing your own music?
Not all of it. I like working with my guys, but I do produce.
Okay.
I want to go back to the whole church thing because, coming from church and going to, a major label and then doing videos and stuff like that. And I watched the video, bunch of girls in the video, bunch of weed, bunch of smoking.
Hey, the Lord made them as well.
I'm not saying that the Lord didn't make
all
them.
of us.
I'm just saying it's like, you were from a church background. So could that be a stretch for you at any point where you're like, some people are not comfortable with that?
No,
so you're good with it. So you like the weed and the girls.
I think a lot of times, church is, labeled as a place where people are, perfect when that's not the case at all. You know what I mean? Church is a place where you're supposed to come as you are. You know what I mean? So, I feel like I'm being honest. I'm not lying about what I do and who I am. You know what I mean? So,
were you playing instruments or were you singing in the choir or just
singing? Yeah.
What were some of your early memories about, going and maybe getting on the stage for the first time or being up there with the rest of the choir for the first time? Were you scared at all?
Nah, not so much. I was too young to really understand what was going on. My mom had us singing in front of the church when I was like 5.
Okay.
So one of my fondest memories is me and my brother singing Mama by Boyz II Men. We used to sing that every Mother's Day, Pastor's Day, you know what I mean? My mother's birthday. So
is she still around?
Yeah.
All right, that's awesome.
Yeah, still works at the same church.
Now what are you going to sing for her? You going to sing Mama still?
No, I'm
just saying, is there an update? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just a serious, honest question.
Man, I like to let my mom sing to me. She sings and plays, so I just...
She sing better than you.
Oh, man, way better than me. Yeah.
Wait, why didn't she get signed?
How could she not sign it?
My mom's a G, man.
You gotta get her signed, bro.
Be on sign, brother. She been on, bro.
Yeah, she raised us, man.
That's
what's up. Sir's in the studio with us, Inglewood Sir. Tell us about life in Inglewood. Tell me 3 great things about Inglewood that you remember in your life.
Man.
one great thing. 5. I don't care.
Nah, I got a few. Nah, for sure. Community, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, my grandma bought the house we lived in 1964. So my family's been in Inglewood for a long time. And, you know, when you're from Inglewood, you see the people that are actually from the city.
Yeah.
Who care
Every
about the
day.
city, you know what I mean? Sports, that was another thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to like Paul Pierce and, you know, everybody that came out of Inglewood representing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I played basketball. So that was a big thing in the city. You know, all my homies played basketball and music, man.
Yeah.
You know, we got a rich history in Inglewood. You know what I mean? A lot of people, you know, get slept on, but that's okay. You know what I mean? That's why I'm here representing.
That's right. That's right. So who are some of your heroes for Inglewood heroes? Then?
Oh man, Big Y first and foremost.
Okay.
You know, shout out to Big Y and the relatives, man. He definitely put on for the city. You know what I mean? And a lot of artists you haven't heard of, man. It's up and coming artists that I'm really respecting right now, like Inglewood Rucci's getting it cracking. You know what I mean? My brother, D Smoke. You know, he raps as well. He raps in Spanish. He's amazing. He's on the come up. So,
all right.
You know, we got a lot of things coming out of the city, man.
I love that, man. Well, you're a beacon for Inglewood right now, man.
Thank you,
Congratulations. It's a beautiful thing. This being signed to TDE. Now they got backing of RCA with you as well.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about, you know, working on this album versus the ones before, the projects before, when you're on your own, you know. Was it tougher, easier?
I'm hands-on, man. So my process hasn't really changed much. I've been doing the same thing for the last 10 years with music, man.
Yeah, and you, I heard on another interview that you used to work at Guitar Center.
Yes.
Wait,
I might have bought
you
something
still
from
get you still get a
Discount?
Guitar Center discount, right?
You know, I'm getting a love. We'll talk about that later.
Which one did you work at, if you don't mind me asking?
South Bay.
Okay, South Bay.
Yeah, South Bay.
Did you ever catch anybody stealing anything up in there?
Nah.
Being in music, though, you know, it's not easy. This is not everybody is able to make a living on doing music.
No.
You know?
No.
And you witnessed that for, 10 years, you know, on your own doing it. Did you ever think that you're going to get signed? Was that a wish, a desire, or was this, you just did it because you loved it?
I mean, everybody wants, you know, recognition. I think that's what we're all fighting for. But, I mean, I never really set expectations for myself. I do music because I love it.
Yeah.
And, you know, with a family that does music, I kind of stepped away for a long time and came back to it and found enjoyment for myself.
What pushed you away from doing music?
Because my mom would make us do music all the time. It was just what she wanted us to do. You know what I mean? Growing up, and it was mandatory. It wasn't like I had a choice.
Okay, I
know
got
what
you.
I mean? But looking back, I'm thankful that she did that because, you know, I got a gift. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So young, and you know, now I'm actually like using it, and it's a blessing.
I mean, having the church background, of course, you know, and your mom, and then putting you into the church and singing and all that stuff. I mean, there had to be other outside influences. Who were your biggest outside influences, you know,
musically,
that affected you musically?
Oh man.
There's
like
so
I said,
many.
I'm a hip hop head, so you know, growing up, like high school, I was listening to a lot of Outkast, a lot of Jay-Z. When I was in high school, Wayne was the king of the world.
Speaking of Jay-Z, you did a song called Jay-Z that I fell in love with this morning on the way in. I'm driving at 5 a.m. coming in. I'm like, I gotta go deeper on this cat real quick. And the Jay-Z joint came out. I was like, ooh,
Yeah, that's my jam, man.
that's a jam right there.
Thank
I love
you, brother.
it. What can we expect from the next album?
Oh man.
From this album coming out, it's on the 30th. It's coming up this month here.
I think it's an evolution of, you know, me as a musician, and you know, it's kind of telling the story of my life over the last 2 years and everything I've experienced, and just it gives insight to who I am as a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're still getting to know you.
Yeah.
You're a new artist to a lot of folks out there.
That's true.
Another couple songs that I really love: Don't Call My Phone,
Nice.
Love You,
Yeah.
Something Foreign, that was crazy. You did a lot of stuff with other artists as well.
Yeah.
Anderson, you did a lot of stuff with
Shout out to Anderson .Paak.
How
my boy.
long have you guys been working together? Because it seems like you guys got a couple of joints
I've known Anderson for a good like 6-7 years.
on his grind, right?
Yeah, man. So it's just beautiful to see him succeeding, man, and yeah, it's wonderful. You know, I call him all the time. We chop it up, man. I saw him the other day. He's in town. So
That's what's up, man. So have you guys performed together yet?
once.
Okay.
Yeah, once for something way back in the day. But I can't wait till we get back out and do some more stuff for sure.
I think it's time to play the single. You
Oh,
wanna
let's do it.
Let's get it.
Let's
Let's do Hair Down. Go ahead and introduce it, brother.
Oh man, what's up, y'all? It's Inglewood Sir representing Top Dog Entertainment. We about to check out my new single, Hair Down, featuring Kendrick Lamar.
Get my flute out. I'm gonna do a remix real quick.
Oh, wow. Sorry.
Watch this.
Don't mess up his song, Nick B.
Beautiful record right there. Hair Down in the studio with the one and only Inglewood Sir. Let's talk about your name,
Yes.
Sir, real quick. Where did that come from, Sir?
That's actually a part of my first name. My first name is Sir Darrell.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that. And Mama, that was Mom again? Grandmother.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of them jewels grandmother or mom blessed you with that you walk with on a daily basis.
Oh man, put God first for sure.
Put God first.
Most important in my life.
Right.
And, respect is key.
Okay.
It's king, man. And I mean, that's a hood thing. I talk about that all the time. Like, in where I come from, respect is everything.
You have to.
So many levels, So my parents did a good job of just making sure, we respected people and we demanded respect at the same time.
I got you.
Who would you like to have been in the studio, at any time, at any point in history, for whatever song, whatever artist, if you could be that fly on the wall, what's that song you would love to see how it was made? Because I'm always enamored by how certain things were made, or how they recorded the drums, how they did this, how they did that. Is there anything?
Man, I think like back when Timbaland and Missy were working, I would have loved to be in that room. You know what I mean? Because they were just like
on another
groundbreaking, just not doing what anybody was doing at the time.
And if you listen to any of that music still to this day, it still sounds like it's ahead of what's popping right now, because they're doing their own thing with their own energy,
sound.
Their own
that's just testament to being yourself, man. It always shines through. Yeah, that's my goal for sure.
Okay. I like that. So when you're picking new music for your new projects and what have you, say you work with several people and you also produce, is it hard for you to remove your producer side of it and let them be the producer?
Not at all. I think I come from a place of, writing first. So I collect beats. You know what I mean? That's just what I do. I have folders of beats and stuff like that I listen to all the time and try to just, find inspiration. Or I might sit down and try to like play some chords out or build like a skeleton track or something like that and try to write to that. But it all depends, man. I do it all. So I don't really kind of trap myself in a box. I
heard that your brothers handed you a template on Pro Tools when you very first started to do stuff.
That's true.
And they put you in a room and let you go off and do stuff. And it took you how long to actually come up with something that you liked? That's something that they liked, or anybody around you was like, hey man, this is kind of cool.
I think it was like my second or third song where we were like, yeah, that's cool. That's
really?
tight. Yeah. The first one, he was like, yeah, that's horrible. But he said, just keep going. You know what I mean? And I'm glad he gave me that kind of motivation, and I'm glad he was honest with me too. You know what I mean? He told me what he didn't like. He told me what I needed to fix and things like that, and just, didn't really, help me too much. He just kind of like, yeah, go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah.
And let me kind of find it for myself. And then from there, I was just hungry to try to get more. You know what I mean? I wanted to learn how to really work Pro Tools and translate my thoughts on wax,
Right. Because not only are you the artist, you're the writer, you're a producer, and now you're the engineer.
That's true.
At the same time. So you got several things going through your mind, that
I'm letting go of that hat though, man. I can't do that to myself again. It's too stressful.
Well, it got you to this point though. You put the work in, and now you don't have to. Now you got folks that are
I would hope so.
All right.
I mean, working with the TDE camp, obviously working with Kendrick and J-Rock and everybody else involved with the whole camp, what are some of the things they've taught you so far that you may have taken and applied to your own songwriting process or the whole process in general?
Man, with everything, we just got to up the ante. It can't be average, you know what I mean? I think just watching, how, my label mates work and what they're trying to accomplish, I definitely, especially with this project, took my time with what I was saying and how I, said it and how I displayed it, you know what I mean? So just, their, attention to detail when it comes to songs, you know what I mean? That's something that I picked up immediately. Like J-Rock, people don't know, he's a workhorse, man. He's a workhorse.
Yeah, he just stays in the
studio.
studio.
You know what I mean? Everything that's, coming his way is well deserved, man. He stays in the studio, he works hard. You know what I mean? He's always ready to go. You know what I mean? And I mean, everybody in the label is, their own kind of like beast. You know what I mean? So that's something that when I came in, at first I was just, kind of timid, I guess you could say, but
yeah, I was going to ask you.
You have to be. I mean,
it's a little intimidating.
Yeah, for sure.
You're walking into a conglomerate, a record label with several artists that are platinum, multi-platinum. Kendrick wins Grammys. There's all kinds of things riding on this. So, not intimidating, very intimidating, a little bit intimidating for you.
A little, you know what I mean. I'd already established myself as an engineer and been in some crazy rooms and sessions and seen some things, but when it comes to my own personal artistry, this was definitely like a big step, you know what I mean? But that was 3 years ago, man. We've grown so much.
So you've grown now.
It's different. Yeah, I ain't even tripping. I don't care.
All right, now being in the studio, working with these guys, I mean, I know they got to have, things they do release. Do do any gaming? Do you guys play video games?
I play ping pong.
You play ping pong, so you don't play no video games. So
I play video games
like
too.
NBA 2K or Madden.
Call of Duty, man.
All right, that's it. You're a shooter game. Okay.
Yeah, first person shooters all day.
All right. That's
So
cool.
you got a mean ping pong game, huh? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I'm
You
taking
put
all
money on
challengers,
it?
man.
You take money on that?
Hey, what's up?
All right, I'm saying.
Damn, he's ready.
I got a couple of buddies of mine, you know what I'm saying?
No ringers, man. Come on, man. I'm talking recreational here.
Hey, they're not in the Olympics, I promise.
Okay. They don't got no jersey.
know.
Walk in with
No
a number
team
on their
jersey.
shirt
Nah.
and a paddle
They
case.
have golden paddles.
If they got a paddle case, I'm not playing.
Those are sharks right there. Ping pong sharks.
I'm good.
Gotta keep your eyes out for these guys. They're out there. What are you afraid of?
Ooh, man, myself.
Why?
You know, man, I'm crazy. You know what I mean?
I mean, he plays Call of Duty.
I'm
That
just,
leads
you know,
to all the bad stuff happens in the world.
No.
I think you know, in the position I'm in, my biggest fear is just not, you know, living to my full potential. Exactly. You know what I mean? I have so many opportunities that people will never see.
Right.
You know, so in this position especially, I'm trying to just make sure I make the most of every day, every moment.
How do you keep yourself accountable, or do you have people around you that are helping you stay on track?
Nah, man, I definitely got a strong team around me that keeps me focused and keeps me, you know, grounded. You know what I mean? My family is very important. They're big in my life, man. And
They'll say something to you if they see you out of line?
for sure.
Okay,
No question.
awesome.
No question.
I love that. Can I get their number? I just want to check in with them
Yeah,
from
for
time
sure.
to
You
time.
call my mom, man.
Yeah,
For
call
sure.
Granny, you know, because you're going to be busy. You're going to be on the road. You're going to be doing things.
Man,
Speaking of the
I'm
road,
ready.
you're going to be touring here soon. I've seen a bunch of dates coming up. What are you going to be doing here, bro?
Oh man, so we're the next couple of months we're gonna be home still. We're not leaving right away. We want to just promote the project, let things kind of roll out. But we'll be on the road in November, December.
Okay.
We'll be on the road in December. Then
Solo, who you going with?
Solo by myself.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful, brother.
I'm excited, man.
We're excited for you. It's like you popped out of nowhere, but you've been on the scene for a little while, putting in work.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know.
for sure.
Oh, let's talk about those 10 years. You know, the growth process that you have gone through to get to where you are right now.
Yeah.
What are some of those lessons that you take with you even today that you will not let go of? Like I have to.
I got something for you, yeah, for sure. So I just always remember that, you know, like this goes back to respect, man. In our industry, you know, you never know who you're looking at. You know, one day that's, you know, somebody's assistant, the next day that's the president of the company.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So whoever you're looking at, treat them, you know, with
respect.
the same respect you demand. You know what I mean? And just, man, I walk with that for sure. You know what I mean? I always smile. I try to shake hands with a firm grip.
Yeah.
And I try to be consistent all the way through. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's kind of helped me, you know, keep relationships. You know what I mean? And, you know, I've learned a lot from people that, you know, don't do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I like to think I learned a lot from my brother's mistakes.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
You
So
should.
I'm very, you know, attentive. I pay attention a lot to what's going on around me. So, you know, I just see, you know, things people do and try to make the best move, you know, for myself according to what I see. You know what I mean? But respect is king. I'll always say that.
Let's talk about your brothers, man. So you're the youngest of the 4. Give us a little insight into your brothers. Which one's the
Joker?
which one's the jerk? Because I'm the jerk of the 2 of us. Nick, you know what I mean?
He's also the Joker, though.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Kind of Joker and jerk. Joker jerk.
Well, I'm the stubborn one for sure.
Okay, I'm stubborn as well.
Smoke, he's he's the go-getter, man. He wants it.
He wants it.
Yeah, for sure, man.
What does Smoke do? What does he do?
He raps. He graduated from UCLA.
Okay.
He was a Spanish teacher in
Nice.
LAUSD, man.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also a producer, recording engineer, songwriter. You know what I mean?
Triple threat. See, your mom did the right thing, man.
Oh man, she took care of us. Man. She
That's
knew what she was doing. I didn't know what she was doing back then, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that I, you know, just went on.
She's got to be
with it.
proud of you, and all of you. She's got to be proud of all of y'all.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Got a seat at the table, man. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, man.
You created it, man. You and your family, you put the work in. So
Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing.
appreciate
You want to do some special things, Derek V?
What do you want to do?
You know what?
Oh, is it that time right
Let's
now?
do it, man.
What are we gonna do?
And now it's time for the new game show
damn.
that's sweeping the nation. With your host, Eric and Nick V, where they ask the questions people think about but are afraid to answer. But not here, it's no holds barred.
I like the music.
So let's get playing your favorite new
It's
game
wonderful.
show.
Back and forth, back and forth.
All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. You heard the intro. Have you ever, sir, if there's a question you don't want to answer, just say pass.
Yeah, you could say pass if you want. So this is a fun game show. So we're going to ask you quick fire questions. You can answer them if you don't. I know you're a church going guy, so some of these may be a little.
Let's get it.
Okay, all right. I'm going to start off with this. Have you ever been caught watching a porn?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever smelled your own feet?
No.
Have you ever had a booty call with someone lower than your usual standard?
Yes.
He put his hand down in shame.
Hang in shame.
Yeah.
Have you ever picked lint from your belly button or jam from your toe?
No.
Have you ever used the dog filter on Instagram?
No.
Have you ever wore Crocs or Uggs?
No. Thank God.
Have you ever scratched your culo and smelled it?
No.
Have you ever wondered?
I love this. Keep going. This is great.
Have you ever wanted to be abducted by aliens?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you ever made whoopee with a ghost?
No.
Not that you know of.
I don't think I had to think about it.
Have you ever used the famous line, let me just put the tip in? Just the tip. Just the tip.
A version of it, yes, I would say.
Okay.
The remix.
Haven't we all?
Have you ever been assaulted by an animal?
Yes.
Yeah. What kind of animal?
A dog.
A dog.
Yeah.
What kind?
My dog. He snapped at me over some food, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You don't
learn.
You don't want to mess with
learn.
your dog with the food. Have you ever wondered if the government controls the weather?
No.
Okay.
Have you ever had the feeling that Stevie Wonder can see you?
You said you liked the game, bro. You changed your mind now?
Oh my God, it's too early for this, y'all.
Stevie Wonder's the sensitive point? All right, Nick V, more blind people stuff. Go.
Oh, Eric B.
I'll just play.
I can't with y'all, man.
Go next, Eric B.
Have you ever run out of toilet paper while going number 2?
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Have you ever done house chores naked?
Yes.
Have you ever watched The Notebook and cried?
No.
Have you ever caught your parents making whoopee?
Oh, God.
Yes.
I think we're done. Good sport, man.
Good job.
I don't want to talk about it.
You did pretty good, man.
Thank you, man.
For this early in the
You
morning.
did good. You did good, man. So, unfortunately, all good things come to an end. So the music has changed. The vibe has changed. And now we walk from a room of joking and fun to something serious, but it's positive. Nick V.
I hear freestyle
has
coming on. I hear some praising going on.
So here we go. Nick V does this thing called Mouth Love.
Okay.
Welcome to Mouth Love, sir. You have
right.
walked into a studio of positivity where I write these affirmations. All you have to do is repeat after me, and they're going to cloak you with positivity throughout your day. I know you're already solid. You're raised in the church, so you all love, right?
Yep.
All right, so all you have to do is take a deep breath. Everybody in the room, I want you to play along with me, please, Brad. Deep breath. Blow it out. Yes, yes. One more time. Bring that prana in, that life force.
One more breath.
Push it out. All right, beautiful. Good start. All right, so all you have to do is repeat after me. I ask all of you to please play along with us, please.
Follow along. Join on.
I will stand up for those that I love.
I will stand up for those that I love.
Thank you. Yeah, you don't have to stand up. Just repeat after me.
Brad's like, I got to stand up for this?
Well, he loves me. That's why.
I know.
I will stand up for that. Okay, today I walk into my power.
Today I walk into my power.
Good job. I am not afraid.
I am not afraid.
This is who I am.
This is who I am.
I, Papa, freak all the honeys.
I, Papa, freak all the honeys.
You are now in Mouth Love. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Mouth Love.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
This is a great first interview for us. We're so proud of you and definitely honored to have you in the studio.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Of course, we look forward to seeing your trajectory. We're here to help support you.
Yes, sir.
And there's so much more I want to ask you, but I want to let you go this time and ask you to come back again next time.
Man.
All right?
Excited to come back, guys.
All right.
Definitely,
the one
man.
and only Inglewood Sir. Follow him right now.
Yeah, give him the social.
Instagram.
Give him the social.
Yes.
Oh, man, it's easy. Inglewood Sir.
Inglewood Sir. Follow him now.
Baka Boy. We'll be right back with more.
Hey.
Wavy boy, Productions.
From Bakersfield now, coming live from Hollywood. Dashing through your airways, burbs in every hood. Wake that ass up, turn off that TV. We hustle like Nipsey with Nick and Eric V. This the bigger boys, dog. We making that noise, dog. You got something to say, put some bass in your voice, dog. We killing every party like OJ without gloves. Took your girl out the club, we showing her mouth love. Took a trip to the west and look what I found. Just two dope brothers, G-Money and Nino Brown. Yeah, yeah, this is far from the Carter though. My pockets fat, your pockets getting way too much cardio. Now from the dirty, dirty mix to the Baker Boy buzz. So all across the globe, get this California love. From Jersey to back west, time's up, gotta go. LA, it's now time for the Baka Boyz Show. Yeah, yeah.